Okay, so we're a couple minutes late. Let me get my microphone volume down just a touch. It looks a little loud. Let's see. Test, test, test. That's probably pretty good for when the engines are being loud. Okay. So we're go ahead. We're live. I just loaded the game up. I made sure all of the settings were good. Everything was going to work as intended. And yeah, so this is pretty much right after episode 182, right after I got out of the ship and hopped out, and we're just gonna look here. It says upgrade modules, improve specific technology. I know. I'm aware of all that. Thank you. Okay, so I'm not sure what they gave us that for. Upgrade module acquired. I'm familiar with all that. Whoa, let's look at everything here. The images look slightly different, maybe a little cleaner. I like this. This menu is a little sharper. This stuff is pretty much, oh, technology tab is up here now. Okay, that's all pretty simple stuff. Oh, yeah, look at that. So you could pick, I picked something up. Is that? All right, let's see. Exosuit. Right, so now we have, yeah, we have these modules that we're going to look at in a second. But most importantly, things can stack so much higher now. So we're just going to take a 1 second to appreciate the beauty of being able to hold so many things together, because now building a base just got easier and keeping all your stuff fueled just got incredibly easier. This is a frost crystal. Ferrite dust. So we can stack tremendous amounts of resources together now. Look at all of this space. Oh, this if this was just the update alone, this might actually be worth it. Look at that. We didn't even try. I didn't even have to try. Oh, there's so many other things now I want to hold on to. Okay. I think from there we're gonna hop in this ship a little bit real quick. So now we should be able to look around, right. So even though we're not playing VR, we are still able to look around the entirety of the flight station here, which is pretty neat. Let's go ahead and store these on our starship. And then actually we can also combine inventory here on our freighter. Ooh, these don't stack that high, just the ore and stuff does. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And this is also going to go to our ship here. So we have phase beam and photon cannon and phase beam. Okay, and that way we'll keep track of everything for that ship. Anyways, we might as well explore a little bit here and try to go down to a planet and see if we can interact with some of these new things. Oh, I like the way that station went up like that. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not sure what that was all about. That was a little bizarre. So now when you leave your ship, hold on. Let's see if it does it going back in. Yeah, look at that. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay, so they're going to have to work on that just a little bit. Hey, Sean Clapper, glad you could make it. Okay, we're going to leave again. We've poked at this thing for clipping. I'm sure they'll fix it, maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's much easier to look around and appreciate the scope of the cockpit now. That's pretty cool. Whoa! No, we don't want to do that. Instead, let's travel. Let's just immediately talk about travel, shall we? Actually, we didn't explore anything here. Oh, look at that neat little... Everything is so much more polish. Little bits of polish put on it. Hold on, what is this? Is there somebody here? Why is there a star here? Yeah, that's what we should do. You're right on, Oris Ross. We should, hold on. We should make sure we're open here for multiplayer. Yeah, enabled. Anyone can join my group. Sure, we'll do voice chat. Why not? Um, ooh, damage players? Nah, I don't really want to do that. Add base parts. This looks all the same, actually. This doesn't look like it's changed yet. Hmm. No, this is not VR, but a lot of the same changes were put in the game so that it would be compatible with VR regardless of if you were playing it that way or not. Now, we are going to do a VR series, probably in permadeath. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So we have, but that's not for this series. Ancient Bones, high Sentinel activity. So it's alerting me to the Sentinel activity. Hey, Ed, thanks for being here. Not much, Madman. We pretty much just started. The update just went live. And so we're just trying to see what everything is. Let's go ahead and let's go into our game here. Come on down to the planet. Your friend was hunting you 24/7. I'm not opposed to that, to doing that. I just don't know if I want to do that right when we're trying to check everything out. So the flight station on the Starship feels significantly larger. It's definitely like a cleaner haze with the atmosphere. And look at this terrain. All right. Wait. Is the sky blue or red? How peculiar. And there's not really any mountains to speak of. There's probably some pretty interesting... There's probably going to be some fairly interesting creatures, maybe. Yeah, the game does look pretty different. Oh, wow. So you have to... Oh, so when you get out of the... Hold on a second. That's ridiculous. Hold on. So when you get out of this thing, I'm actually up on top of it. I have to kind of like walk down. Oh, there's going to be growing pains with some of these starships. Are the forests denser? I don't know. Let's take a look at... We're supposed to have better mining capability. Oh, wow. That mine's pretty quick. And look, the sky has like a hue to it. It's not all one color. Do you notice that? And it's high noon and we have like different colors in the sky. That's pretty cool. You're not going to scan for me? Come on, I'm zoomed in on you. It's not going to do it. Oh, I have to hit the button now. Ah! Okay, well, there you go. FPS issues and lag, including glitches. Supposedly, they made it a lot easier to run on older computers. Here, hold on. We have a creature. What do we have here? Submissive, mostly rocks, baited with scented herbs. Bait details recorded. Hold on. Whoa, we're going to have to... Bait details, it said. Recorded to log, I thought? No, maybe... No, it wasn't there. Catalog. Oh, it was. Hold on. Cooking products. Scented herbs. Specialist bait for herbivores. Use the analysis visor to discover the bait preferences. Okay, created in the nutrient processor. I don't even have a nutrient processor. This is going to take a second. So we need a nutrient processor. Okay, so realistically then, I guess let's build some stuff. Let's see what we have. This is a pretty neat little planet. Is this where we want to set up? Maybe. It's sort of a big open valley. I can work with this. Let's get this nutrient processor online and see what this is all about. Oh, tech, portable exocraft. Sure. Let's start with the exocraft. I think that's the right call. My voice audio? I can make my voice audio a little louder, as long as it's not too loud. Okay, I think at this point, let's just go ahead and we'll look through the menu here. We'll say, forget our Exocraft station. Then what we can do is, oh wait, no, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, that's not Exocraft. I want the summoning station. That's the one. Because we need to get our Colossus here because it has so many resources in it. I'm playing on PC. Here, let's go ahead and we'll just move all of this. Look at that high capacity. Look at the high capacity inventory space. That's so magnificent. But we're going to hold all of this sort of on us now. There's no reason not to, and that's going to make building things significantly easier. So let's just take it all. Wow, talk about a game changer. You spend all that time micromanaging your inventory, and now everyone's inventory concerns just got eliminated. Yeah, the UI looks really clean, too. The changes they made to make this game compatible with VR are interesting. Because it's almost like stuff is out of focus in the background until you zoom in on it. It adds a neat effect. Yeah, Nightweaver. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll start building then. I think this is good as any. General autonomous mining. Oh, I wonder if they fixed those. That's right. We have all sorts of like industry and stuff now. Alright, so let's get our base computer up. And we're going to go ahead and we'll upload this. All right. Well, I am sort of keeping my game open for multiplayer in case anybody does have it and they'd like to join. But I don't imagine you'd be able to watch the stream and play at the same time. I like that the sky is differently colored. Oh man, we've got to do it. Nope. It's got to be what, like this. Hold on. We've got to. We have to. You can't even see me. It's not going to be possible. That's okay. We'll just get the shot. I like that. Incoming storm. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's actually drive the roamer around a little bit, shall we? No, hold on. I want. Wait, now I thought we could go inside these. You should be live, Ed. Can watch and play with 2 monitors like a boss. Yeah, but I don't know if you'll want the audio duplicated like that. It doesn't seem like it wants to let me get inside my Exocraft. Okay, well that's a little whatever. Let's summon, yeah, the Nomad. Here, let's see if we have that option here. I didn't even check it when we were in this vehicle. Now, why isn't it letting us get inside our Exocraft? Is that like an options thing? Maybe not. I don't know. Control options. That's not it. Wait. View controls. Well, but it's not giving me an option to change it. Hold on. So here it says I can change my camera view. But that's just for me. Creature bait. Look at all the different creature bait. Okay. Let's just start building the base. We'll sort some of this stuff out later. Specialists? No, these are all underwater. Yeah, it's all kinds of underwater stuff. Aquatic foundations. We can go with the basic. Yeah, what did we have? We had some of this, didn't we? It's ferrite dust. Ah, maybe we're better off going with the wooden wall. Actually, I think just for our purposes of trying to tame an animal, we should just start with the round room like we usually do. Powering the base. Learn the biofuel reactor? No way. Okay, well, hold on. First of all, I don't want it down that low. Alright, let's get it built, and then... I don't think I had anything for a door. Silicate powder, it says. What about a regular door? Hey, we could do that. Sure thing. It says we have no power. Stop telling me about the upgrade. Learn the biofuel reactor. Okay, well, we have a few things we have to do here. So let's get our construction research going. We need carbon nanotubes for that. There we go. It keeps trying to tell me to make things. Yeah, 10k of one type of element in your regular inventory. Exactly. Exactly. Like, inventory management is no longer a thing at all. So we want this. Here we go. Construction research module. What do we have here? Buildable technology? Sure. Okay, so we have some... Oh, look at this. It's all broken into these things now. Core habitat tech. Biofuel reactor. We need one of those. Small power generator. Connect power generators to base structures and technologies with electrical wiring. Many parts require power to function. Sounds good to me. Next is electrical wiring. Sure. I'm pretty sure we're going to need that. Then we have batteries and solar panels. Ooh. What else do we have? What else is new? A couple new pieces here. Pieces there. And that's habitation tech. The other side of it is structures. Oh, this is the same thing. Okay. So this is the full list. So there weren't too many new things, but we are going to need more salvage tech for these little singular pieces and then the solar panels. We can go ahead and learn batteries now, but... we'll have to go out and find a few solar panels. Alright, so for power, let's go ahead and we'll get it going. Battery, biofuel reactor. It's gonna stack somewhere inside here. Let's just go ahead, we'll do it right next to that. What are you gonna fuel? Oh, wow. Look at all this. Grid status overloaded, generator status fuel depleted. So far, Carlos, the update looks good. But we're still just getting it going. Well, we'll go ahead and put condensed carbon in there. No batteries, it says. Well, hold on. Let's get some batteries. Missing component, condensed carbon. Well, wait, what? Tell me I didn't put all my condensed carbon in there. I did, didn't I? Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just put all my condensed carbon in there. Wow. Okay, so let's get some more. Here, we'll see how this mining beam works, because supposedly it's been improved as well. PS4 crashed 4 times. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, look at this. Nope, stop telling me about that. And look at this. It just keeps going and going. You asked about if the forests were... You could still fill an inventory, Ed? Nice. You asked if the forests were denser? Yeah, not when I'm done with them, they're not. This is the price of progress right here. Deforestation. Okay. So let's go ahead and start getting this all set up. Hey, it's all lit up and brightly lit. I like that. We're just going to keep it simple again because we want to tame some creatures. What if we do that and then we'll come right back to another cylinder room, of which we're going to put... Let's see, now I'm curious. What if I put a large refiner in here? Is that going to take power? 30 minutes and then you had to go to work? Yeah. Well, at least it's working, although it stinks it's not working for some people. You've seen my inventory, Nightweaver? Sorry if I'm... There's a lot of comments. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. This thing is interesting. So, of all the condensed carbon I gave it, it only fueled it for an hour? Like, that doesn't seem like a lot. And it said 100%. I think it just took, like, everything I had. I think that's a glitch. I think it accepted way more than it should have from me. Alright, leave this thing. So we're going to need... We're going to need batteries, I think. Look at that inventory space. Power, battery, there, and there. Look at that. Depleted. Grid status not connected. Not connect. Oh, because we have to connect it with like wires and stuff, right? Look at that. Alright, get that off my screen. There it is, storing. Storing. Boom. Okay, that's interesting. I almost wish the wire would, like, snap to the floor. It looks like a tripwire, like a trap. Your best Solid Snake impression? I don't know if I have a good one. I'm still storing. That's quite a bit. Okay. Well, we lost a lot of our condensed carbon. But now we're... What is that? Impulse beans? Oh, we gotta make our stuff. Okay, so let's find out. It's over here. Utilities, creature bait, scented herbs. Create in the nutrient processor. Nutrient processor. Right. Because that's a thing. That's a thing that we have. Let's take a look. Would that be portable, do you think? Nope, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like any of this. It does look like you get to keep everything, Sean. So far, we're just playing like it's no big thing. This whole place is so bright. Oh, look at the night sky. Oh, nice. Very nice. Alright, maybe the base computer has what we need. Let's check the base computer. Capture new base screenshot. That's cool. Upload base, delete base, leave. No, that's fine. That's not what I wanted though. Let's see if we can. Vegetable plants in the nutrient processor. All right. Well, let's gather some plants together, shall we? From that space cow. New item recorded, impulse beans. Okay. Sure. It's got to be one of these specialists. Farming maybe. Oh, hold on. Hydroponic trays, a lot of plants. No, it doesn't look like it. Terminals, exocraft, industry, and power technology. Power, industrial. It's got to be portable, maybe? We looked there. We've looked here. We've looked all these places. So let's go to the nearest space station. I think that's what we'll do. We'll see if we can buy some condensed carbon from there. And then we'll get a look at what's going on at the space station. All right. Sean, nice. Oh yeah, look how far left and right I can... Oh, if it doesn't stop telling me about those upgrade modules. Goodness, I swear. It's a whole fleet, huh? Let's rotate properly, please. Thank you. That's got me the most nervous about VR, is when your ship gets slung around while you're trying to enter the station like that. Stop trying to get me to do all these other quests. Yeah, there's upgrades for freighters. There's supposed to be upgrades for frigates as well. All kinds of new technology. So we're going to look around here and see if these vendors have their stuff listed any differently or just what's going on here. Small alien creature waves me over, sniffing curiously. They gesture eagerly towards their wares. Friend, please something. Gek Trade Federation something. The life form appears to be selling installable multi-tool upgrades. So, no more of the other tech, just straight up modules for sale. Did you notice that? S-Class scanner module. Looks like all of their graphics have been changed. And the prices have gone up. An S-Class scanner module now is pricey. Ooh, let's take a look at the Exocraft module. Let's just, purchase. Nope, doesn't look like anything different above and beyond. So all of this appears to be the same here. Let's try the other side. Oh, look, there's ramps here now. Oh, it looks like you're going to fall through. Well, it's pretty quiet out. Not much traffic. Modules are no longer the same thing. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Wait a second. Is this Vy'keen or Gek here? Look at this. That's Vy'keen. That's Gek. What? My whole universe just got wrecked. We're supposed to be in the dominant life form Gek, unknown planets. We've got that one in this unknown planet. Base needs power and batteries. And look at this. We've got some traveler. Let's see if they've got other options. I approach the lost traveler. Their skin is translucent as if they were not truly there. Witness. The life form dons a mask of undulating nanite clusters, and for a moment their face appears to become my own. I see myself looking at myself, looking at myself. I'm going to die, I'm sure of it. Oh my goodness. Embrace the life form. Right? I embrace the life form, but it is myself I embrace. The mask withers, peeling from my face like flesh. I am myself again, but the life form is saddened. They offer me pity. So I chose poorly? Ugh, okay, alright, enough of all that. Crashing like crazy on PS4? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's see if we can buy any condensed carbon to make up a little bit for everything we spent. No, we're just going to have to straight up gather more. So let's start with, we'll get about 10 of these. And I want about 10 of these. We're gonna get a lot of these because we're gonna do some base construction down there, and I just want to go pretty fast, and I don't have to worry about everything. A wiring loom. I don't know what we're gonna need this for, but I think we're gonna need it, so we're gonna do that. None of that other stuff is important. Die. I should have died. I should have. So if we could just buy all of this dioxide. Do you see what this means? Like, this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna buy 3,600 dioxide and 3,200 phosphorus. I'm just gonna throw it in my cargo. Like, why would you even? So for 250,000 units, we're not gonna need dioxide anytime soon. It's about to be the same for phosphorus. So I'm thinking to myself, what could be the benefit to setting up industry? Like, why would you even need to do that? For the amount of time that it takes and the ease of what I'm about to do and the fact that I can store it all, I mean, I'd like to believe there's going to be a reason for it. We'll probably still mess with it and see, but sodium? You know what? I feel like having all the sodium I'm ever going to need. I feel like having all the ferrite dust I'm going to need. XRS Gaming, hi. Welcome to the stream. Are we even going to need this much sodium? We're just going to clean this station out. Well, this is a wealthy system. Look at that. Ferrite dust. Oh yeah. It's like, can I just tell it buy it all? They need a buy all function. See, now that you have incredible inventory capacity, you need a function that just says, I'd like to take the lot. Give me everything you have. I'd like to buy the store out, if I may. Oh, what am I doing? I only have to go halfway. I don't have to go all the way. Look at that. In fact, I probably only have to go a quarter of the way. Watch, I bet this is faster. Yep, look at that. Cobalt, oxygen. I mean, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I feel like so much of our life was spent trying to figure out inventory space. And it's all but a distant memory. I've all but forgot the woes of limited inventory space. Exactly, the whole palette. I'd like to clean you out, actually. This place isn't even hitting half. They haven't even hit half of my capacity. All right, let's look at. Okay, we've bought it all. We bought tons. I just had a thought. Imagine how trading would be now. No, surely that's not the same, right? That's got to be different. Right on, Total Gamix. There's supposed to be first-person Exocraft. I haven't seen anything broken yet, Karim. So how much does this stack for is the question. If I buy... I mean, you're still limited by how many you can buy, but if I buy 27... No, they don't... Okay, they don't stack. It couldn't be that grand. We lose a little bit of money. That's okay. Lesson learned. Let's go ahead and let's see if they have any quests for us. Yeah, each station only sells so much. That is the thing. Kill 8 sentinels. That should be fine and dandy. We could do that. Deliver an item. I don't want to do any of those. Why are you continuing to give me this notification? That's interesting. It's like it's continuing to try to tell me, look at this, unpin that. It keeps trying to tell me to use some sort of module. I'm not sure. No first person in EXO in flat? What does that mean? You mean without the VR, you mean? I don't know why they would have done that. Seems like a mistake. So what are we missing here? We didn't get a nutrient processor. We don't really have a quest for it. Oh, I bet it's Polo. Let's go see if we can call Polo. Right? That's where all of our new blueprints and crazy tech is. No first person without VR. That seems... I'm not sure why they would do that. Seems like a missed opportunity. But who am I to second guess them? Let's get out of this little asteroid field for just a second, and let's call in our anomaly here, shall we? Oh, the... Purchase technology, build aboard the anomaly, undertake missions, travelers or nexus. Oh, I have to send a signal, summon the space anomaly. Boom. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Did they add any new ships? I'm not sure. I have not heard as much. I was looking at the patch notes. Whoa. Yep. The anomaly has changed. Wow, that landing came in kind of fast there at the end. Oh, and this is like the multiplayer hub too, so you can see we've got chat. Customizer? I didn't, I know that it was the name. I didn't see anything. Hold on, we just got to the Nexus, and there's supposed to be some new stuff to unlock here. That guy said, thank God I'm streaming this. Yeah, I have to admit, joining all these people in this game was really smooth, actually. This is sort of nice. I like this. There's a lot going on. Oh, look, yeah, no, these other people. Okay. No, there are... Okay, so there are a little bit of anomalies with people. I can see them clipping and jumping around a little bit. Okay, let's see what this is. This is the Nexus. Oh, yeah, okay, so these are kills. Not kills. These are missions. These are multiplayer missions. Right, okay, so these are the multiplayer missions. Construct an outpost. Yeah, so you can get missions to build a base as a group to get nanites. I think that's pretty cool. Unearth ancient bones together as a group for nanites. Oh, no. Okay. So right now we're just loading back in. We had a little crash there. I think the multiplayer area, it definitely hit the system kind of hard. Everything was trying to catch up a little bit. It entered really smooth. Everything seemed to be fine. And then the longer I sat there, I started noticing people jumping and sliding a little bit. So there's absolutely going to be a little bit of growing pains with the multiplayer aspect to things. And I'm sure, that makes sense. That's just going to be the case. But the single player, it was playing, really great. Just perfectly fine. Okay. Let me make sure I got all this straightened out here. Hmm. It doesn't like this. It doesn't like it. Hmm. Yeah, it's the multiplayer aspect is taxing us really hard. Yes, Dano, this will be available to watch later. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people trying to play right now, especially in the multiplayer. It says avoid the Nexus. Yeah, yeah, we might actually have to do that for a second. Let's take a second. I'm gonna try to get us back out of the Nexus. But it didn't stop the crashing completely. Yeah, we might have to just turn off the multiplayer. Let me see if I can get this thing loaded back up. So let's say maybe 5-minute intermission tops while I reload this thing and try to get it squared away. Okay. It's looking like we're going to be back operational. Thank you everyone for your patience. So we did indeed have to kick off the multiplayer aspect, unfortunately. But we can function here. Oh, maybe. Nope. No, don't do that. It was starting to come back. I should have just left the Nexus as fast as possible. Son of a gun. Okay, alright. We're just going to proceed slowly. I don't want to leave the Nexus because there are... no, not all that stuff on planet. I don't even know what all that is. No. There's blueprints and stuff we can get here, I'm pretty sure, and I want to get them. I do want to get them. And as cool as everything looks down there, I don't think we go down there. So let's, before we get kicked out of here, let's see if we can find a vendor or something. Oh. Okay, we're going to try this. But this Nexus is super unstable. So we're going to move our head really slow. We're going to walk really slow. We've got multiplayer turned off. The crash was actually so bad my entire system had to restart. Now, I tried talking with this guy. So we're just going to take it really easy. Tried talking to this guy. And if you could see your whole life, would you still make the same choices? Would you still decide to be here in this exact moment? I wonder. You caught me in a pensive mood. Perhaps we can profit from this encounter. That would justify everything? I mean, what is this supposed to be here? I don't understand. Offer nanites? Give me a package in return? Some units? Okay. I don't see... I don't really see a reason to stay here. I was thinking maybe this is where we would get the blueprint for the nutrient processor. Let's see if it's perhaps in the catalog. I don't really want the game to lock up again, so... Cooking products, all of these things... Specific bait allows advanced creature actions. Look, you can see here we've got stuff that's unknown. So there are still things we've yet to get, right? There it is. That's the nutrient processor right there. It's actually quite a bit we haven't got. So this is our Quicksilver synthesis. Let's go see what this is over here on this side. There's a couple different people to talk to on the right, but I'm not sure what this is here on the left. And who might you be? Iteration Ariadne. Hello, like traveler. Here you are safe and so very welcome. A perfect fit. This place was designed to receive you. Yeah, who are you, Ariadne? You want to know me? I'm like you, and also not like you. I'm a traveler, yet linger in this place between places where none truly belong. Apologies, like traveler. I don't mean to be vague. It's just that I don't know you yet. Enjoy the anomaly. Perhaps we can discuss this later. All the time in the universe to get to know each other. Okay, I don't know if we have all the time in the universe. Let's go slow. I don't know what all this is, but... Oh yeah, this might be places with new blueprints. What do we have here? So this is Priest Entity Nada. Welcome home, Traveler Entity. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. Nada does not joke. Tell me about the anomaly. What have you done with the place? Polo is always being busy. Little improvements here, there, optimizing, enhancing. All the same, we have Polo Entity can fix many things. Let's just make sure everybody's refreshed back in the stream. Alright, so visit your old friends. I did that. Significant salvage data accumulated. Reach new base building parts. Okay, well, we're going to do that here in a minute. Traveler friend, you remembered us. Nada is grateful. For as long as Nada has, Nada will be grateful. We'll remember you also. Okay, so I did talk to you. And now you want me to talk to somebody else. Speak with Polo and other life forms aboard the anomaly. Travelers Helios and Ares offer supplies of nanites. Okay. Specialist Polo. Go further, see it all, have no regrets, friend. I'm proud of you. I don't need coordinates for anything like that. We're just going to walk nice and slow. There's quite a bit going on here. Exocraft research. Okay. Always a new gear to turn. Work together, my friend. What kind of creature are you? Interesting. Oh, yeah, look at all this. So we should have all of these. Yes, which we do. Blueprint is known. And you can see there is no boost for the Nautilon. Okay, so we have all of those. Okay. This one is nothing yet to be fully opened. Multi-tool research. Yes, multi-tools. Yes, so many multi-tools. We have all of these. Oh, no, we don't. Survey device, a self-contained circuitry upgrade for the analysis visor, adding real-time terrain analysis to the scanning array. Toggle between visor modes with Q. Use surveying mode to detect hidden terrain resources. Ooh. I'd like to have that blueprint, please. Excellent. What else? More power, stronger, faster, sharper, polished, refined. The optical drill. Hey, Gold Roger, thanks. Wafer-thin lens arrays arranged in a highly calibrated matrix focus the mining beam on an atomic level. This extra precision allows for highly efficient mining. Elements are extracted more efficiently, increasing the yield from items harvested with the multi-tool. 50% resources mined. I like that. Yeah. We'll research that too. Good thing we stocked up on nanites. Let's just make sure nothing new got added or anything weird. Nope, we have them all. Okay. We're going to go over here. Exosuit research. Yes, this is on PC. Mark Fennon. No, we have all sorts of new stuff. Hold on. Simple translator. An automatic translation device. It records and parses nearby conversations before running the data through a contextual learning system to determine the intended meaning. Low memory capacity on this entry-level model limits translation capacity. Not sure how that works, but sure, we'll get a translator. That sounds fun. No, I want to research even more. Superior translator. What is this? Aeration membrane. Able to swim underwater for extended periods. Oh, these are okay, hold on. I don't know if I want to buy all those yet. Let's not spend all of our nanites. This is Starship research. So we've got launch system recharger. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Let's learn that one. Oh, you're very welcome, Mark. I'm glad I got it right. I'm normally pretty bad with names, but I do try my best. All right, let's see what the construction research station gives us. Large prefabs, we pretty much have all of these. Oh, wait. Wall access route. An autonomous shutter door programmed to open in the presence of its constructor. Oh, we only have one salvage data. Hold on. Yeah, look. Nutrient processor takes 10. Oh, it takes 10. Oh, no. Antimatter reactor. Short range teleporter. Livestock unit and automated feeder. Okay. Race stuff. Aquatic construction. Decals. Nothing really new for a lot of these. What do we have? Wall switch, power distribution module, solar panel, mineral extractor. Connect with silos and pipelines to allow collection from more convenient sites. Okay, so we need to go get some more salvage data, is what we need. Can you customize ships now? I have not seen the ability to do so, but that does not mean that you cannot. You very well might be able to. Because there are people back here that you can talk to that are really weird, and I don't know everything that they do. Let's go ahead and depart here. Since we don't have the salvage technology really to make it worthwhile, had we put some forethought into it, I feel like I probably should have stockpiled salvage technology, but I was just simply so excited to not have to dig it up anymore. So we're just going to keep walking and keep it all nice and simple here so we can get out without crashing. Hey! Launching the game now. Excellent. No, so if you want to do solo play, hey Mason, how much is new? A lot of stuff is new, actually. So you want to play a game where others may join, but then what you do, Hard War UK, I'm going to show you right now, is you go to your menus, you go to Options, Network, and you disable multiplayer right here, and then people can't join your game. Now, we were going to let people join ours, but, things got a little awkward just because the Nexus is so unstable, and it caused a small crash in our stream that eventually caused the whole computer to have to be rebooted, and we're not going to mess with that anymore. So we're going to leave the Nexus. Update is done. Excellent, Madman. Glad to hear it. Instead, we're going to come down to this planet, and we're going to try to find ourselves a little bit of salvage technology. Well, Michael 007, Chef Michael, one of the big things that's new is there are a lot of new things to research, and it requires a good amount of nanites and salvage technology in order to get them all, so that's what we're going to do for a little bit. We're going to run around, and we're going to check out some salvage technology. Sweltering damp. Not so bad. Now we are going to stop and grab all this condensed carbon because our generator took all our condensed carbon. Now, salvage technology, I wonder. Pulpy roots. We should be gathering some of that stuff. There's a lot of scrap. I don't see a lot of salvaged or buried technology modules. Well, last time I had issues with the game, it was terrain tessellation on Xbox One. Hoping that isn't back or anything like it. For the most part, everything has been really, really smooth. Really, we didn't have our first issue until we went to the Nexus. Oh, that's how you get silicate powder. Now I have silicate powder. Interesting. Well, we needed that silicate powder for something, so we're just going to mine it up here for a second. It doesn't look like you can change the size of your terrain manipulator now. Oh yeah, for those that are new, we maybe haven't. Oh, what is this? But for those that are new that haven't seen the patch notes or read some of this stuff, check out some of this inventory space, right? 4,000 dioxide. I mean, 5,000 oxygen. It's just so good. We'll double up this chlorine. We'll even need that chlorine to be like that. I mean, come on. It's an awful lot of space. Oh, that's what I meant to see. I meant to see if we were able to get another inventory spot. This one is flashing for some reason. It's so bizarre. It's like they want me to install... Can you do Season 2 like Season 1? Streamloads a lot when you ask. Well, so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to continue this series kind of as it is. It feels pointless to not. But we're going to be likely starting a new series as well, like a Season 2, but it's going to be probably permadeath, and we'll likely be doing it in VR as well. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. Nothing official yet. So we can store the silicate powder here. Got all these plates and everything now, clobbering up my inventory. Yeah, it flashes like a new slot. I think it's trying to... Oh, Sentinel drones investigating. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's get some more technology here. Hold on. That's Star Bramble. Heptaploid wheat. I don't know what heptaploid eat, but we're going to check it out. Is what a live stream, Ed? What do you think? What are you talking about? Is this? This is live? Impulse beans. Question, are changes to bases stored on the server, or are they local? Changes to bases should be... the changes to bases should be stored on the server. No, so I think the reason that space is flashing, Maxime, is they're trying to get me to build this launch system recharger that it has down here at the bottom right portion of my screen. They want me to build... Yeah, they want me to build the thing that recharges my launch thruster slowly over time, because we bought the technology for that. What we need... Look at all these. Star Bramble. No, we need more salvage technology, so... you are live, Ed. At least I'm seeing you. This planet is sort of nice with its golden amber. Shay, no, we're is there any missing content? No, I don't believe there's any missing content for single players. We're actually trying to tame the animals now, but as it turns out, you need this thing called a nutrient processor to make all the organic manipulation and bait, and that organic processor costs 10 salvaged blueprints, or buried technology modules, so we're going to work on that. Actually, let's see. They increased the mining beam. Let's see if it's any better here. It's a little faster, maybe. Why can the even-numbered stored containers be powered with electricity and the odd-numbered ones can't be powered? I don't know the answer to that question. I think people have been trying to make large communities for a while in the game, but hopefully once they get some of the stuff figured out, punch the fingers. Oh, that's right. Yeah, people have been telling me I gotta punch the stuff. Hold on. Let's. All right, let's go back and punch the fingers. We'll see how that works. I'm trying to remember which button is punch. No secondary weapon. I don't ever punch. We're just gonna look. We're just gonna have to pull it up and look at the controls real quick. No, nope. Remap controls. Melee. We don't got. We have nothing. Melee. It won't even let me. It won't let me interact with them. That's a little. Nope. Clicking the scroll doesn't do it. There was a button for it. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get our technology modules. So we're going to get our technology modules, and then we're going to go back to the Nexus and get our nutrient processor so that we can create the bait till we can start interacting with some of these creatures. There's some really neat creatures on this planet, and I'm sort of dying to check out these tameable features. So again, wish I could have salvaged, or wish I could have stockpiled some salvage technology beforehand. But I did not think it through. It's 393. It's 518. I'm gonna go see what this building is over here, actually. Q or tab? Yeah, we'll check it out. Ugh, an abandoned building. No, it's not really necessary. I will take a manual save, though. This will give us a good place to come back to if we need to. Ah, yes, Q is default melee. Thank you. All right, well, we'll do that when we see him next. Shay? Oh, yeah, start over? Oh, we got a navigation data for that. That's interesting. It's weird that my vehicle is not showing. Oh, that's a little bizarre. Yeah, well, I will likely... So what my plan for the channel is we're going to continue this this series as it is, because, you know, we've just been doing it for so long. But we will likely be starting over with a permadeath playthrough with checking out the VR. And we'll see how that goes and if that becomes a thing or not. But for now, I wanted to, more than anything, jump into the new stuff than necessarily having to start over just for this stream. Drones investigating, huh? Am I supposed to be worried about you or something? Oh, really? Did you detect me? Did you detect that? Because I don't know if... Yeah, exactly. We'll have to look at... Ugh, it doesn't seem like this It feels like the Nomad does not get as much air as it used to. Oh, there it goes, kind of. It feels a little more sluggish. Oh, they made the Nomad a little heavier, it feels like. That breaks my heart a little bit. It's a wealthy system. A47 plus 8. It's a pretty good little system. Alright, let's just take a peek here at what we got. We'll get rid of this navigation data, please. So we've got, all these wiring looms. We don't need those. Salvaged data. We're up to 14. That's enough for especially the dogs. Yeah. What you talking about, Ed? Is what going to be on Mixer? Well, Mixer is where we do the gameplay and the streams that are interactive. And when we're testing stuff, it's sort of our test bed. That's also where we do the casual playing, where we have the fan realm on the Minecraft, and also other things. But I don't think if it's going to be an official series, we're not going to do it over there like a big series. We're going to do it here on YouTube. But for anybody watching that wants to see the kind of stuff I play on my spare time in between making No Man's Sky episodes, you can head on over to Mixer and follow us where we play interactive streams when I want to engage with you guys, the viewers, and get to know everybody. And like I said, we use MixPlay over there on Mixer, so we actually do the streams where you can interact and make my game harder or easier, depending on if you're feeling saintly or, not. Look at these landmarks. They're sort of interesting. They're like flat little plateaus and such. Yeah, I mean... the permadeath mode, I apologize for that. I had minor interruption. The permadeath mode is probably not going to be a live stream, because here's the thing, Ed, is if I do the permadeath mode in a live stream, it's going to be a VR, and if I live stream that, I will likely not be able to, see everybody's chat and whatnot. So I don't know if that's going to be a stream or a series. I'm still debating it. So you said you're getting a Vulkan error? Well, that was an update that they supposedly put out, Madman, a while back to help out with older computers and AMD drivers, I believe. Whoa, look at these creatures here. Look at how the sky changes, though. Like, it always changed a little bit at night, but... There we go. Hope your game is updating. I don't know. Is it that... So... I guess I thought the update was... Like, you had to update the Vulkan update before you did the Beyond update. But if your game is up to date, then, I mean... Maybe it's a video card driver? So from what I've been told, Beans on Ghost, the first person in the Exocraft is VR only. So we'll see that when we do the permadeath VR videos, but we won't be doing that in this live stream because we're not playing VR right now. Nope, we're just trying to check everything out. Ooh. Let's see if the caves have changed much, huh? That's a mineral? That's pretty interesting. Caves look about the same. Google is your best friend. Alright, so that puts us up to... What are we up to? 20 salvaged data. Oh, I don't want to go back yet, though. I want to get a few more, you know? No, wait. We can't take anything for granted anymore, so let's stop. We're going to repair this damaged machinery and see if it's anything different. What do we got? Sodium and chromatic metal. We're never going to run out of materials. Like, again, look at that. Thermal protection module S. Oh, well, no, that's... Oh, it's just an S-class module. Well, that's fine. We could sell that for nanites. Look at all that navigation data, ancient data structure over there. Or is that oxygen? Hold on, that's O2. Look at that. I mean, this stuff is just plain ridiculous here. This is still, though, even just free oxygen just laying in a big puddle, I think this is still slower than just buying it from the space station in mass. So now that every inventory space can hold 10,000, you just gather everything forever all the time. I still have 194,000 inventory storage in my cargo backpack. that's all. Just a little bit of storage, you know, a little bit. All right, we're getting a lot of this salvage data. Let's see if we can get maybe one more. Alright, we'll put a little bit of distance between us and this place. We might have cleaned out this place. Oh yeah, look at this path here. It's like a swath of destruction. And there's a cave. It's almost like some laser from a spaceship carved this out as it shot it down from orbit. Oof. Okay, are we going down in the cave then? Is this a thing? Oh, this is a thing, isn't it? Okay. Oh, alright. Okay, stop. How interesting. I don't like this at all. Cut me through. Okay, now. As we're going up. Get that off my screen. Oh, you can't find anything to help you, Madman? Dang. I saw somebody else talking about that. So when I was waiting for the update to drop, I saw on the forums people were talking about an issue they had with that. Survey device. 3 sodium diode, 1 cobalt mirror. Is that a thing we can... 3 sodium diodes and 1 cobalt mirror. So this enables us to install our survey device. So we'll go wiring loom, cobalt mirror, sodium diode, done. Now over here, oh, that would have gone... So I forgot, we can move technology now, so... Oh, look how conveniently awesome that was. Oh, I don't know why I'm so excited. about the simple things in life like that, but holy moly, that's such a cool little feature. Oh, wow. Okay, now let's make an optical drill. So we need 3 sodium diode and 3 salt refractors. I think we could do that as well. We have tons of materials. And the salt refractors, though. Oh, we don't have salt. What? We don't have salt? Unacceptable. I know. I was just sitting here like with remorse already, where I was like, no, I didn't want to put it there. And now it's like, boom. Wait. How much? Oh, wait. If this can hold a high amount. So wait a second. Good evening, Ivan. Welcome to the stream. So if your storage can hold this much ore all at once, then that means you can have refiners running massive amounts of material production. Like you can do intense production. In fact, we should go back to the Thranxian Expanse. A text search feature, I agree. We should go back to the Thranxian Expanse and see if the base load's better. Because another part of what they did was to optimize the way bases were loaded, and we have countless amounts of resources and or industry set up over there. So I don't... Can we just pick this whole thing up? No, gotta empty it. Okay. For download of the driver. Alright, so let's go back to... Where were we? What we need is the salt refractor, we said. Yep. And then it's 2 and 3. Okay. I'm going to make that right here, the optical drill. Now what this is going to do is this is going to give us the ability to get more resources from mining. Oh, it's just so great. I guess that's as good as it gets. I don't... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now the mining beam is ready. Let's see. So from a single tree, we're getting what? 75 carbon. That's not too bad. This is pure ferrite. It mines fast. Game keeps crashing, David. The Nexus is unstable. I've heard. So we had a crash earlier. We had a couple of crashes. Avoid using multiplayer for now. We also added tons of slots for technology, which is awesome. Really? You don't say. Well, let's go and... Trying to think of how I want to proceed now. Let's get one more bit of buried technology, and then what we'll do is we'll head back to the Thranxian Expanse, and we'll check and see if the base loads well. And we'll see if anybody else moved in and built bases over there since that episode came out. Look at how the color changes in this place on the shadows and such. That's going to get old. I'd like that to stop, though. It keeps telling me to install that blasted technology module. Base building and electrification. Yeah, so we started doing some of that, but we realized we needed to go to the Nexus to get all the things that we needed. Speaking of, we're going to have to go back to the Nexus now. So hopefully we'll keep things nice and stable. Alright, So let's go back to the Nexus. We'll learn the nutrient dispenser, and then we'll go to our base on this planet. And we'll try to tame some of the creatures here. I think that's the best bet. That's why they want me to build the launch thruster. So if I can move this stuff... Oh, look at how convenient that is. Oh my goodness. 4 out of 5. Cobalt mirror. Oh, you can start to install it, but it's not fully installed. Oh, that's interesting. Inventory is not full. You don't know the meaning of the word full inventory. Don't even talk to me about it. Talk to me about full inventory. Okay, there's our antimatter, and then the other one was Cobalt Mirror? Yes, Cobalt Mirror. Actually, I have not plugged the Discord channel yet, Justin, but I would be very grateful if you were able to do that for me. That way I don't have to minimize to go looking for a link. Also, need to make sure everybody watching, if you're enjoying this, you should absolutely subscribe to the channel so that when the continuation of the series that I have comes out, you'll know it's there. And if you're wondering why a video has come out and you weren't notified, you should know that unless you ring that bell, you actually will not get notified of every single video I put out. YouTube will try to use an algorithm to determine which one you actually want to be notified of. Alright, to the Nexus. Okay, so you can't just jump into a game and start taming monsters. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it. Now, if you stockpiled salvaged technology or nanites, you're going to be slightly ahead of the curve. But what you need to do is go to the space anomaly after taking all of your... Thank you very much for the link, Justin. I appreciate it. Take all of your salvage technology, blueprints, and your buried technology, and bring it to the Nexus, where you can progress to the base research station. Now we're going to go really slow here, because again, we had a crash earlier from running around and spinning our camera around a lot, so we're going to take it nice and easy. We're going to walk, we're not going to run. The Nexus is incredibly unstable, although really awesome. If you're playing this at home or you're watching along the stream while you're playing, I highly recommend you turn multiplayer off in the Nexus. Many people, especially those on PS4, have reported that the Nexus is incredibly buggy and crashing a lot, but that turning off multiplayer can help with that. So that's what we did. We've turned off the multiplayer function for this first day, so we're not going to suffer any more of that. Now, this is the construction research station here, kind of at the heart of the Nexus. And as you can see, the technology trees are laid out significantly different. But this is a nutrient processor here in the technology module section. We're going to go ahead and learn that. You can install up to 3 S-Class of given modules. So now let's see, we have a livestock unit, a robotic farming unit designed to automatically harvest substances from creatures. Requires power. Creatures that are ready to be harvested for milk, eggs, or other specialist produce will approach the livestock unit and deposit their yields. Creatures unharmed in the process. And an automated feeder. But I don't think we have the stuff to do all of those because we don't have 20. We have this antimatter reactor. Oh, 3 S-Class launch thruster. Instantaneous travel between nearby locations. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's what I want to spend it on, though. So the module that I put in actually wasn't an S-Class. Oh yeah, we'll try this mineral extractor, sure. Maybe. I guess. We need so many more. Mineral extractor. We'll learn the supply pipe. We might as well. We'll take the wall switch. No. So here, I'm going to show everybody what the... I'm not sure what all these little power inverters are. As soon as I'm done doing these upgrades, I'll show everybody what I installed on the Starship. So we've got proximity switches and floor switches. These are all really cool. We'll learn all of those. Okay. So what I installed on my Starship was a launch system recharger. So it's not a module. Like, it doesn't come with various increases. This was actually a learned technology that you get from, like, this page. Right? I learned it, and where you learn that technology from is this one right here. So you come over here to Iteration Hyperion. I did this earlier, right after the main crash. So these are all the different technologies that you can learn now, and they're pretty much all the same except one, and that one is a launch system recharger that slowly recharges your launch thruster over time. Yay! But that's all it is. So that was all I installed. And let's see, if we go to our exosuit, we can see we don't really have any more of the... We don't have any more of the buried technology. Thank you for the plug, Justin. Yes, for those new to my channel, aren't aware, we have a fan-based realm that we play Minecraft on. You can join the Discord server to get more information about it, and or spend time getting to know more of the fans of the channel and or me when I'm on. Most of that gameplay never makes it to YouTube, so the only way you would get to see it and experience it is if you are on the server. Iteration Tethys. See, they have all these new people. I don't really want to talk with them, though. I'm afraid to do any sudden movements because of the crashes we had earlier. Whew. See, even that scared me. I didn't know how the game was going to handle that. We're just going to go slow through the Nexus. That's all. Okay. Let's depart outward. Now, back to our base. Let me jump. Shameless plug is shameless. I appreciate the plug, Justin. It's always great when one of my more dedicated Thranxians does it so that I don't have to. I accept those terms. Alright, so we don't really have a landing pad built yet, but we'll get one here in a second. The terrain tessellation seems a lot smoother. Yeah, and those jungles do seem a little dense. No, Madman. It's not that we're not slaying the dragon. It's that no one's allowed to slay the dragon before I'm ready to for the channel. It's because we're not racing progress as fast as possible. That's all. So let's see. Our generator is still running. It says the furnace is empty, but yeah, okay, we have tons of stuff stored here. So now we're putting storage back into the battery. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Madman. It's a realistic thing. So the technology modules you actually have to dig up. They're the ones that buried technology modules. They're indicated with this symbol here. The gold ones, that's just scrap or burial site on this planet, but the buried technology looks like that. Thanks, CJ Light. I appreciate the positive energy there. I like that. So here's what we can do. Let's go ahead and put a landing pad down. Because why not? It doesn't look like the landing pad automatically snaps stuff anymore, though. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll call our starship over to it. There we go. So it's not attached to the base. That's okay. Now, where were we? Storage specialist. Was it under farming? It's got to be under farming. No. It's going to be under portable. Portable. Yep, there it is. Nutrient processor. And we're missing one hermetic seal. Done for now. Hope it's fixed for tomorrow. Oh, David, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's so disheartening. You can't see your friends' freighters? No, but that wouldn't surprise me if that's an issue because they've that was going to be a new thing into the game, right? That wasn't a thing you could do before. Oh, look, creature pellets. Basic creature bait. Okay, so I can just make this. Okay, but that's not going to help me for the creatures I wanted to tame. Hey, thanks, Sparker. Thanks for the sub. I'll appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to make some creature pellets because we've got to feed them and collect the things they leave behind. Hermetic seal is condensed carbon. Oh, how we're out of condensed carbon. It breaks my heart. Okay, does anybody want to see how quickly the new and improved mining stuff can cut through this forest and see how much carbon we can get? Carbon and star bulb. I don't really need the star bulb. I need a door to attach it to the base. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, so we'll do that in a second. $77 carbon? That's not too bad. I think you're supposed to get more out of your mining laser, though, if you run it close to overheating. I suppose we'll see. Or does it mine faster, maybe, when it's close to overheating? Perhaps that's it. Is it really mining faster, or is it confirmation bias? That's the real question. Seems like it might be a little faster. Let's go. Let's push it. Let's overheat it. This is with 3 different S-Class mods on it, too. Oh, no, they're investigating me. Oh, no. I can't stop. I can't stop. Yeah, it definitely did seem like the damage was going up. I have to agree. So that's pretty good. So we mined for a little bit. Let's see what we got. So what did we get for carbon? 1287 on the carbon. Wow. That actually wasn't that slow. I know we were saying how much faster it was to just buy it from the space station, but that wasn't really slow at all. That was pretty good. I can see we're holding on to all of these resources and then also having increased harvests. You're going to be able to do some really neat things with bases. In fact, more than anything, I want to go back and see if, because I know they said they optimized how bases run now. And I know the Thranxian Expanse was so large, we were dealing with some issues from just having so many large bases together. Yeah, the cool off isn't instant. It is really fast. I mean, that's really quick to get almost 2,000 carbon. But we're going to go back to the Thranxian main base and or the manufacturing base, and we'll assess if I don't know if I'm going to go get that technology though. We'll assess if the base runs better from our own standpoint or not. All right. Where were we? Hermetic seal. Yep. And now we can make, finally, nutrient processor. Very good. Now, let's see. In order to make... Oh, it doesn't say what it gives us, does it? Bittersweet cocoa. Can you create a storage container 1 and power it up? Sure, I could do that. We'll see how that works. So what if I do haploid wheat, refined flour? Oh my goodness. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Really? Are you just gonna let me? I'm gonna let me put carbon nanotubes in there? What's going on? I'm not sure what that ingredient storage is. Disappear for a minute. All right, Madman. So the furnace is empty, but we still have a good bit of power in our batteries. You said you wanted to see storage 1. Let's go ahead and make storage 1. We'll just put it right over here. Oh wait, no. It's got to be powered. That's right. You said that. Okay, here we'll put it on top. We'll see if that stores it or that powers it. There you go, and it's powered. Yep. Yeah, no more free power for bases. Look at that. You can hold so much. Like, why? Ugh. We're going to have to undo all of this. All of this storage is going to have to be rethought now. Like, all of it. That's okay. That's exciting. That's exciting. I mean, we can hold all of our gases. I mean, we can hold everything. We could... Oh, wow. Lots of options running through my head. Lots of them. So if I go to catalog and I click on, there it is, scented herbs created in a nutrient processor from Phaceum and harvestable plants. New bait types. Yes, storage holds more too. Because look, if I come here and I try to load up, here we'll just do a direct experiment just to be sure we're not mistaken. So we've got 5,000 magnetized ferrite. Boom, 5,000 magnetized ferrite. Hey Melissa, how's it going? Curious about the batteries? Well, it looks like, so my generator has stopped running. I haven't put any carbon in it in a while. And I don't have a solar panel or the antimatter reactor. So it's empty, but it's still pulling storage, power off the batteries. I don't know how much longer it's... Yeah, so we got about 12 more minutes of battery life. And then after that, what we're going to have to do is insert some more power. So like this is also going to use salvage technology, but it doesn't have all the options of the Nexus, which I find really interesting. All right, so let's load up with 1,200 carbon. Let's see how that goes. And that'll give us 21 minutes. Okay, sure. I think we need to feed these animals. So we've got our creature pellets. Okay, let's go find some animals. You can charge batteries with the generator or the solar panel, I imagine. But yeah, if you don't have batteries, you still get power, but as soon as the generator's out, it's out, and you're not storing any of the excess power. Hey Ryan, welcome to the stream. Not missed much. So if you have stockpiled, as you're downloading the update, if you've stockpiled salvage technology, or buried technology rather, you'll be in a good way. And if you have excess nanites, you'll be in a good way. Well, that's without using the condensed carbon. The condensed carbon, though, it was still quite a lot, Melissa. It took me about 1,200 condensed carbon to fill up the generator, but I want to say it powered it for an hour with a lot of power left over, so the batteries actually stored quite a bit. Look at this. Let's see if we have any extra inventory we can hold. I've heard people talking about maybe extra technology slots. We just happen upon a drop pod. Look at this. No. Maybe not. They're like, oh, they let me do it, but no. Why is that buried technology module looking like that? I don't like that. I just want to untag these things, but it's not doing it. That's interesting. So look at this. It won't even let me access this chamber now. I'm guessing because I'm full. I'm making a great lunch. Excellent. Glad I could help your lunch be better. Let's find a creature to feed. Now that we have these pellets, they're sort of chewing a hole in my pocket, and then we're going to need to collect some more of these plants as well. I think the star bramble is actually considered as something you can feed them, so we're going to gather some of this. This is pretty nice. Okay, that's quite a bit of star bramble. I don't think we need any more than that. But I am disturbed by the lack of creatures. We had so many creatures next to our base when we founded it. It helps the lunch go down. I'll accept those terms. I know how it is sometimes. When you're at work and you got a little bit of time for lunch. Right on, Ed. Look at the hills. It's like such a rolling sort of terrain for this planet. It's so nice. I'm really sorry you couldn't get it to run, Madman. That really stinks. Look at how you can see the sun in the clouds, or the twilight, and everything is like illuminating the terrain all different. No creatures, though. Really? Alright, okay. So we're going to relocate to a different spot on the planet and see if we can find some of those big creatures we saw when we first landed here. We're just going to cruise all the way over here to this high point in the elevation. That looks good. But we land right here. I'm not showing any creatures or life forms. Very disappointing. Alright, perhaps we need to head back to our base then. Impulse beans, impulse beans. So I'm wondering, one thing I'm noticing is they have these different plants here on this planet. These impulse beans, and then also there's this heptaploid wheat. And it's not listed on this planet anywhere that it has heptaploid wheat and impulse beans. They're not showing up on the planet's list, so I wonder if they're found everywhere. Stop showing me that. I don't know, but we're going to go to a different planet because I think the game's trying to tell us we've been here too long. Maybe the animals aren't nocturnal. Ooh, is that a thing? No, that's okay, because we're going to go back to the Thranxian Expanse and we're going to assess and make sure that when they say in the update that base optimization is a thing and you'll be able to get bigger, more in-depth... Oh, in night, no creatures. I didn't realize that. How have I never realized there's no creatures at night? I feel like there should be some nocturnal creatures. Okay, so we're going to go back to the base we had all the problems with and see if those optimizations are really a thing. Alright. Oh, so many different places to go. House on the beach. No, let's go to the Terranautica main base. That's where we'll go. Gas Hazard Planet has meat you can pull off of it? It does? Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Pand SPS. See, normally I edit this out in my videos on my series. Oh, here we go. We're coming through. Maybe. Finally. Might we reach the end of the tunnel? Whoa. Whoa. Look, my landing pads are removed. My base is all dorked up. Do you see this? Look. You know what else is dorked up? This base has no power. Stuff's falling down off the wall. Look at this. This base is just a shell of its former self. All the plants are just withered. No power. No power. Always look away for this. Seems not healthy. Right, and look, so what it didn't do... Oh, why is this upgrade module trying to tell me this notification a million times? No, so what it did is it took off our landing pads. Thank you, Night Angel. It took off our landing pads, I'm guessing because we didn't have a door built here. Or there. And so we're going to build them and see if it lets us put our landing pad back now. It doesn't look like the landing pad snaps to these things anymore. It doesn't. None of this stuff works. Alright, well, let's just get a landing pad. No, not there. Will you snap? No, there's nothing about it gonna snap. Okay, alright. Yeah. That's interesting. Better figure out solar. Well, they had a better power option than the solar at the Nexus. It was an antimatter generator. But it was 20. It was 20 underground blueprints just to research it. Oh yeah, ship sizes changed. That makes sense why they changed the landing pads. This is a ghost town, but it's not having any issues. So this base, before, the things snap to the landing pad once it's placed. Right, but you can't like place it in the air anymore? We'll have to figure that out. But you can see we're out of power on all this stuff. Now, do these work without power? Okay, so these work without power just fine. So if my large refiners work without power, then... Yeah, self-powered on the landing pad, for sure. But then these are all... These are the same way, right? Ooh, you can't use the base terminus without power, though. Okay, alright. This was my industrial setup. This was for refining. But now that ore stacks up into 10,000, these large refiners, I can set these things up to run for like an hour. we can convert stuff to really, really high numbers now. $42 plus 6 hauler. Nice. Very nice. Well, this base does look optimized. Let's go to one of the other bases in the area. Oh, hello. Oh, that's my other base. No, hold on. I'm not going there. Oh, no. Wait. Where's everyone else's base? I wonder if bases have to be re-upload. Yeah, so ore stacks up to 10,000 now, Melissa. Check this out on my cargo here. Yeah. 5,000 phosphorus, 6,000 chromatic metal. Yeah, 10,000 per spot. That's in your high capacity storage, your regular storage, block storage, exocraft storage, starship, freighter, everything. Everything that's ore, not your individual things that stack small. They're not logged in. I'm almost wondering if their bases have to be re-uploaded. So what I'm going to do as an experiment is I'm just going to re-upload this base. I'll just make sure that it's uploaded. But so this, for those that are watching the stream that aren't familiar with my channel, I have a long-standing, this is part of a long-standing No Man's Sky series. We're at episode 182. And this section here, with these beautiful green grass and the teal sky and the blue water, this is known as the Thranxian Expanse. So this is a place that I set up and invited people from the channel to come and build bases here, and there was actually quite a few. We had at least 4 different people that I can remember came in and built bases, and they were really, really neat. One of them was right over here. The problem was, though, because of the way that the bases were loaded into the game, there was a lot of issues, both with things disappearing and ghosting, but also just with generally, there was lag and stuff. And so part of what they said in the patch was that this base optimization had been taken care of, that this wasn't going to be a problem anymore. However, when I load up this sector, and I know for a fact this place had quite a bit of bases from other viewers on the channel, because it was right here next to the portal, and they're not here. So let's see. There was a base over here, and then I think Kiwi's base was over there. Buff 50's was over here. There was 4 bases in total. So we don't get that. That's not a thing we get. So instead, let's look for some creatures and see if we can start taming some creatures. I am on PC, Melissa. I renamed my episode for for which address for the Thranxian Expanse, but I'll go ahead and just post it here for anybody that is watching and interested. What do I trust? I would like this planet's address. Here you go. Here's the address. This is the Thranxian Expanse. So hopefully if everybody gets their bases uploaded, this place will come back to life. And with the base optimization. Do I need... I don't think I've had multiplayer active in the past. Strange my container one worked. Yeah, I don't know, Bernard. That's weird. Maybe you'll see us all in a few hours. Excellent, Melissa. I love it. You know what? Let's try that, Night Angel. Let's go ahead and let's just bump on multiplayer for a second. As long as we're not at the Nexus. Oh, there it goes. Buff 50's base. Buff 50's base. They all say Buff 50's base, but they're not all Buff 50's base. Oh, wait. Okay. We are getting a little bit of lag and stuff now that we turned on the multiplayer. You were right about that. Ooh, careful. I don't want to cause any issues. Okay. Thanks, Melissa. Alright, let's go over here and let's see if these bases loaded, because now that I've turned multiplayer on, I'm thinking maybe the bases won't be... I don't know. They said they optimized it. We're just going to check. Okay, so it is drawing it in. Whoop, whoop, bloop, bloop, bloop. There it goes. Alright. Is that a plant? I just ran over a food plant, I think. Okay, so we gave it a little bit to load in. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I did not use electric cables, Bernard, but I did put them on the roof, so I don't know if that's... Look at this. Do you know how many people's entire bases are going to be without power now? Yes, you can move technology modules any way you want now. So you can literally just pick them up and put them anywhere. Not just on your suit, but your starship, your multi-tool. And look at this. Do you know how many people built bases here that were like these huge farms? And now you're going to have to actually power your entire base? Please feel free to harvest all the crops. Yeah, right. You're not going to be able to use any of these base facilities till people come back. And so that's the thing. So Thranxian Community Farm. No, they're not buffed. Oh, but look how everything's jumbling in and out. So we're still getting some issues with stuff appearing and disappearing. That was supposed to be part of what was fixed in the update, but it still looks... Yeah, insufficient power. You can't use any of this stuff. All right. Enough of this. So we verified two things while we came over here. We verified that bases without power are going to fundamentally need to be revisited by people. Thranxian Community Farm. But we also verified that the base optimization, where they said parts were loading and unloading in and out, has not been 100% fixed. It's been fixed a little. Same thing over here. Look at this. No landing pad. Yep. Carbon-based devices now require power. Interesting. A total redesign of most bases is what will... Ooh, creatures. And their bait is scented herbs. Okay, hold on. This is it. This is what we were waiting for. No, come here. Don't be upset. We're friends. No, hey, look, I want to feed you. Come here. Nope, I'm going to catch up to you one way or the other. Offer creature pellets. Hey, curious about strange entity. Sure, I'll offer... Oh, it's curious about me? Feeling happy, recently fed. Did they all get fed? They all got fed. So we fed a family of them? Until patch comes out to address old saves? Yeah, that's okay. We are going to do a new series, though. When we do the, No! 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 Okay. Small crash. We're going to reload immediately. But as we saw there, that was with the multiplayer turned on. And that gave us a pretty significant issue, so we're going to go ahead and turn the multiplayer back off. And for anybody saying they're having stability issues with the game, I would recommend you do the same thing. Just go ahead and turn the multiplayer off for now while they get all the kinks sort of ironed out of that chain. But for those of you asking about a new save, we will be doing a new save, as we are going to be starting a new permadeath playthrough with VR, and we're going to be putting that as a second series for the channel. We're going to continue our old series, the one that we're up to 183 episodes now. We're going to continue that one because it doesn't make sense not to. But we'll also be starting a new permadeath series in VR. I don't know how long that one will go. Obviously, if I die, it'll be over quickly, but... What's going on now? The game is not loading. I'm hearing music, but I'm not seeing anything. Let's do this. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, but at least that's something up on the screen. Oh, you want me to show off my freighter? Okay, Karam, I can do that. Why is something powered on the roof? That's, I have no clue for that. Yes, absolutely. Head over to Mixer and give me a follow over there if you want to see what I play when I'm not playing No Man's Sky, when I play games with fans or mix play games that are interactive from viewers on the stream. We do a lot of game vetting over on Mixer. So Mixer is where we play games that are maybe we're not sure if they're going to be put up on YouTube, and then we have discussions in Discord. So anybody that wants to be a part of those discussions, voting on which games get played and or getting to know me a little bit more outside of my series, you can head on over to Mixer and Discord for some of those fan-based games. Let me see, on Mixer, let me just off the top of my head, in the last few weeks, we've checked out the new game that Clay is working on. We've played Dauntless, we've done Minecraft, we've played Deep Rock Galactic, City of Brass, Book of Demons. Really, we stream a lot over on Mixer whenever I have free time, so... Excellent! We're back, and what we need is... I'm actually having this weird issue with my monitors, and I'm not sure what's causing it, but I have to toggle it to a borderless window. It's so bizarre. Okay, our game crashed. We're going immediately to multiplayer disabled. Now, since we don't have any carbon, we're going to need some plants. And it looks like we should be ready to have the game posted now. There it goes. Looks good. Okay. Excellent. Never was a fan of the permadeath mode. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I mean, we're going to try it just to try it. I don't know how it's, no real guarantee to know how it's going to go, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it plays. I just figured permadeath mode would make the VR that much more immersive, maybe. Who knows? It might be really fun. People might like it. It might get old quick. We'll give it a shot either way. We'll see how it goes. Just going to load up some carbon. Give me all of that wonderful carbon. And now it's nighttime. So since we already know that we're not going to get any creatures at night, let's head over to a portion of the planet that... Huh. So it has people's... That's interesting. Multiplayer is disabled, but it still has other players' bases listed. Oh no, you're on vacation and you're missing out on the update? Oh, that's tough. I feel your pain a little bit on that one. I actually do. So let's go over, this is, it says buff 50's base, but that's incorrect. This is a glitch. This is actually Kiwi's base. Hey, Adam the Great, just joined in. How's the update? It's really good so far. We're having a lot of fun. We're learning some of the little interesting quirks about it. So look, this is a perfect example. So we had the game loaded, right, in multiplayer, and it marked this marker on the map to tell us this is where the base was, even though this isn't buff 50's base, this is Kiwi's base. But because multiplayer is turned off, you can't see anything. Then we get all that other stuff over there. Nope, I think we're going to continue trying to tame creatures for now. That was sort of what we were focusing on. So we're going to go over to the daytime side of the planet and see if we can get some happy creatures fed. Alright, let's pulse jump out of the planet and figure out where the sun is. Okay, so we need to come at the planet from... That's not it. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Terra Nautica is mostly water. Alright, let's cut around here. And we'll hit this section of islands up here. We have multiplayer off so that the game will not crash, Adam. I'm so glad you asked. And I highly recommend, if you download the game, to check out the update. When you get off, I highly recommend you also turn multiplayer off until they iron out a little bit of the issues with multiplayer. The game is a lot of fun so far, having a lot of fun with it. Just trying to unlock the stuff so I can start taming creatures is what we're working on right now. There's a little bit to it. You can't just jump right in and do it. But we did get the proper technology, and we made some food. And we've got the creature pellets. So let's go feed some creatures. Doesn't look like there's any on this island yet. It will be much more likely to crash if multiplayer is on. So we had no issues with the game, and people were talking to me about the game crashing in the first hour that we were playing this stream, and then somebody said, "Oh, you should turn on multiplayer," and as soon as I did, we had a crash. So we turned it off for a while. Here, let's go ahead. You can eat some food. Curious about Strange Entity. They're all curious about Strange Entity. Recently fed. And then as soon as we turned multiplayer back on again to look at other people's bases, they immediately, the game crashed again. Unidentified plant. Oh, you're quite welcome. Kylie, yeah, I would highly recommend you just turn multiplayer off, let them sort out whatever the issue is that they're having with it, and don't mess with it. Oh, this is what I need right here. They're pooping, see? The Facium. See, is that the same as... Oh, we already had some of that. Ugh, well, I didn't. So we fed them, but we didn't feed them. Ugh. Hold on. I don't think we have to go anywhere. If we just build a nutrient processor here, that's what we'll do. It's a portable It's a portable construction for a reason. All right. Nutrient processor. Oh, the last time you played it was when the next update came out? Oof, it's quite a ways back. Let's see if I go impulse beans, sweet cocoa. What if I throw in that's enzyme fluid? What about that just makes yeast. Heptaploid wheat. Ah, scented herbs. Yes. Begin. So we're cooking up poop with wheat. And we're getting scented herbs. Yes, it is the copyright icon. Now it's called fascium. There we go. Scented herbs, which now we have. Okay, okay. Ugh, look at all these search dung samples. Holy moly, look at them all. That's ridiculous. Offer food, feeling happy. Bait, scented herbs. Okay. So what we need to do... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Creature bait, scented herbs. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Collect milk or mount. We're riding an animal. That's what we're doing. Oh, man. All right, well, it's not the coolest animal, and it looks like we're going to break its neck. It looks like when you try to ride a dog, you know? Like, oh, it's not, oh, it doesn't want to, oh, it doesn't want to. It's like, no, no. Wait, no, get off, get off. This poor animal. We're gonna break its back now. Feed with creature pellets. Let's collect the milk from these creatures. So of all the things they've added, Adam, they've actually added quite a lot. Bases have to be powered with electricity now. So if you're some of these people that have made tremendous farming bases with all these greenhouses and stuff, yeah, you're gonna have to actually input all sorts of power manipulation stuff into your base, power generation rather. I wonder if they're gonna let me mount one of these small ones. No, it's gotta be a bigger one. Let's do it. I've got to see it again. Yay! Look at me! I'm riding a big dog. I can't do it. I do. I feel too bad for the creature. I do. Okay, so that's how the nutrient processor works. That's pretty cool. We also have, let's see, we have scented herbs. What if we mix those with, no. There's all sorts of different stuff you can make here. Because I know, let's see, if we put the beans in and we take this out, the beans give us cocoa, right? Bittersweet cocoa, and it says this is an edible product. Okay, stop. I'm not sure what we do with edible products, but if we mix this, no, these impulse beans with the fascium, we get this enzyme fluid. Let's go ahead and make that. Focus more on traveling through the different universes. Powers on the portal of a base so that I can teleport to that base on the remote site. Strange, I need an alien to understand it. Well, traveling through the universe, Adam, is really what I do. So for those that don't know, you're maybe new to the channel or you just came across the stream. So I run a No Man's Sky series. We're up to about episode 182, and what we've kind of done since we've hit the end game is really just made it to where every episode is a new unexplored star system. And so we've been doing that for a while, and we're just checking out all these features, but look at how busy it is over there. But more than anything, I'm disappointed because these aren't really big creatures. These are kind of small, unfortunately. We still have scented herbs. Nitrogen. We can hold so much stuff now. You can see our exosuit high capacity is 139,000 storage for that sort of stuff. Bittersweet cocoa. So if I eat it, now what? Life support recharged? Oh, it does. It recharges your life support. Okay, so all right, so you can make food just to eat it. Sure. And we've mounted these poor creatures. They love me. Look at them. These are my minions. This is my family. Can we take them aboard? Hold on. Freighter. Let's call in the freighter. I want to take them aboard my freighter. I don't think they'll let me. I'm sure they won't, but that's what I want to do. Let's see how well they follow me. Hello? Oh, I might have lost them already. Really? You tame the creatures and they're just fair weather friends. They forget you that fast, huh? Oh no, my whole flock of creatures are gone. Oh geez, so I guess they can just escape. Good thing we're about to take Area 51, right? The creatures are all gone. I fed them all that food, I tamed them. They don't want any part of it. Kylie, is your error related to the Vulcan error? Because somebody else was talking about having that error, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I've heard a couple of people now talking about it. Maybe my creatures disappeared because it's nighttime. Regardless, let's go up to our freighter. Oh, that pop-up. There's still a little bit of work to do on the freighter as... Oh, wait. I heard there was upgrades and stuff for frigates. Let's just head up here. Let's see if I land on this frigate. Perhaps this isn't... We had a bunch of people warp in. Actually, no, we're not going to recruit anybody just yet. Whoa. Alright, let's get on board the freighter. Only have a Class B freighter. Well, mine's only Class A, but the good news about my freighter, aside from being Class A, is that it has mega inventory. So we're still riding high on that. But even on the freighter now, you can hold all this stuff. So we have like 2,000 dihydrogen here and 1,600 tritium here. But you can see the dihydrogen jelly is still just kind of locked in its ways. Oh, this is different. This is all different. Oh, because the ships are bigger. That's right. That's right. Now, I've heard people ask about customizing ships. I haven't seen anything about that either. But let's go up. Maybe it has something to do with the helm here of our capital ship. Maybe that's... That's kind of cool. It makes a little noise now, that thing does. So now one of the things that's pretty neat is the high capacity. No. Stop. With the high capacity of ore and resources, we should be able to condense this dihydrogen jelly just over and over again. But it can only hold 10 at a time, so... Is 1,000 the most it can hold at once there? That's interesting. It should go up. No, it still wants to act like 1050 is where it caps. Okay, so they're not going to let you get up to 10,000 in the refiner. And I don't know why they would do that. Oh, Adam the Great, that's okay. If you haven't played since Next, all that stuff has changed. None of it's valid anymore anyways. There are so many faster ways to make money than there were before. Especially if you chase storm crystals. I don't know how the farming of these creatures goes, but storm crystals are pretty much where it's at. Maybe the control panel of the launch pad, similar to Exocraft customization. Maybe. I interacted with one of the launch pads. It just all it did was let me call my ship over to it. Let's see, if I go over here, let's see, manage the fleet. This should just be frigates, right? Hey, look at that. Now we have our S-Class support platform. That's good stuff. Let's just pick one and see. So we'll pick this combat. No, no, no. It doesn't look like anything. I could have sworn I saw there was upgrades for this type of stuff, but it could be that there is more to do in the Nexus than we originally discovered when we went to the Nexus. Oh, here it is. Freighter Research Terminal. Stand by. Nope, this is all the same stuff here. Yep. Okay, we already have all that stuff. Plan and dispatch expeditions. Let's see. Plotted new expeditions for your fleet. These look to be the same-ish. And then that's the managed fleet, and that's the freighter warp map. What about you, Commander? Are you going to be the one to help me out with this? Nope. Okay. So I don't see any way to customize ships or the fleet. I think what we need to do is we'll go back. We'll go back to the space station so we can portal to the base we were at. Patch notes do say new frigate techs from Freighter Bridge. Right? Thank you, XR. That's what I thought. I was losing my mind there for a minute. Like, maybe I had misread it. Maybe I thought freighter instead of frigate, but it did say frigate techs. Okay, we'll give it one last check. One last check, and then we'll go fly back to our base and see about taming some more creatures. Or no, we'll mess with the deep underground resource excavation. We'll do some of that. Plan and dispatch expeditions. Freighter Research Terminal. Freighter Warp Drive. Maybe it's not here. Hold on. Maybe this is something? Nope. These all appear to be decorative. Perhaps it wasn't implemented yet. Freighter crew. Okay, what do we have here? The hydrogen jelly splattered up this life form's metallic arms identifies them as the freighter's engineer. They hum contentedly to themselves in pleasant electronic tones. They seem fulfilled by their occupation. I didn't know you could talk to the crew. That's kind of cool. Well, this is the bridge, but I don't see what we're looking for here. More freighter crew, kind of the same thing. Crew members' facial lighting glows hot as they endeavor to process what they are seeing. Their cooling system compensating audibly. Seen much in their travels, but nothing like it. So, Adam, Sentinels are a little different. Some places they're a little crazy, some places they are not. The big thing is that now you can actually find planets without Sentinels on it. That was one of the new things they added in the Beyond update was Sentinel-less planets, which that was never a thing before. But also, when you scan a planet from orbit, it tells you the Sentinel level of activity from orbit. So you don't have to actually land to find out they're hostile on that planet. It's got to be managed fleet, right? It's got to be. Oh, no, 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 no. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's here, right? It's going to be like a... No. No. And look at this. Salvaged frigate mod... Wait, what? Do you see that? Salvaged frigate mod? Maybe it's a mistake. We'll just let it go. We'll just let it go. Check it out later. Now, if and when you go to the Nexus, which again, I would recommend you don't, the Nexus is really unstable. If you go, absolutely have your multiplayer turned off for at least a little bit. But when you go to the Nexus, there are a lot of different people in the Nexus you can talk to, and they have different names, and I'm not sure what they do. So it could be that some of these functions, they're going to have to change that entry and exit. Oh, this is a different capital ship than the last one, Karam. This is our nice A-class Imperial cruiser capital ship. Here. Just spin around. You'll be able to see here. See? Nice and big, huge fleet. It's pretty great. Do you have to build it in the freighter, maybe? Well, so here's the thing. If it is new technology that we have to build, then we'll have to learn it from probably the Nexus. But I didn't see anything at the Nexus. Some of the upgrades in the frigate research station are frigate mods. Oh, right. That makes sense, Dragon. That makes sense. But it said new. All right, Adam. See you out there. Yeah, see, this one doesn't say anything about the Sentinels. Why did the other planet inform me of Sentinels when I scanned it? On PC, it's solid yeet as long as you don't go to the Nexus with your multiplayer turned on, which I'm sure is what everybody wants to do, but that is probably the one thing that is not solid. Alright, well, let's go to the space station at the very least. Gold nugget. What? A highly valuable ore chunk ready to be processed into gold. Can you learn it from your engineer? Oh yeah, we should check that out actually. So we got a gold nugget from one of these asteroids. That's pretty neat. Okay, so let's go to the space station, and we'll travel back to the base we were at, and I mean, we could build those stations on our frigate, except I also want to mess with some of the deep scanning of resources. So one of the things we're able to do now, supposedly, is scan for resources deep underground, and then extract them through a giant industrial automated system, and so we're going to look at some of that now. Multiplayer with a new save, okay? I honestly don't know, Captain Woot Woot. I know that a lot of people have been saying PS4 has been crashing a lot, and I heard some people say that turning off multiplayer helped. I know we've been pretty stable with multiplayer turned off. However, even in the Nexus with multiplayer turned off, we had a little bit of an issue where we had a crash. So Can't do anything. You're stuck on the planet. Oh, Kylie, I don't know if you were able to turn your multiplayer off or not. That's pretty tough. Alright, well, I don't want to mess around with this place. And look how the aliens, they walk around now. You see that? That really stinks, though. Alright. Let's go back to one of our old bases. There's so many good ones. What sort of resources do we need? Could do the Rainbow Freighter race? No. Does nothing? Oh, that stinks. So we do the Tropical race. Could go to Paradise Lost, but... I think when it comes down to it, we didn't have any one base that sort of... Oh no, we'll go to Radioactive Megastorm City! Yes, because that has our Exocraft Technician at it. And we'll get to see if the automated mining system that's put in place there is functioning properly, has the uranium it's supposed to have, if there's... Oh, what am I saying? The bases are going to be unpowered. Oh, we're not going to have any power for our base. I didn't even think that through. Every single one of our bases are powerless. Enormous nuclear storms, frenzied sentinels, and look, our ship is... Oh, our ship is taking over the... Oh, that's horrible. Whoa! This planet isn't nearly as yellow as it used to be. I mean, it's kind of yellow, but... How do these look here? No uranium, no fuel inverter. So they're all just empty. Gold nugget acquired. Gold nuggets contain large amounts of gold. Process ore into usable materials. Okay, sure. I'll take some gold for my gold nugget. It looks like all of these are empty. Like they emptied them out of gas and of fuel. And then look, even our storage, we can't access our storage either. So what we really need is the ability to kick on solar power, because right now the only power we can build, let's see. Yeah, we just have the biofuel reactor. Industrial mineral extractor. See, look at this thing compared to that. That's... Alright, let's... So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to switch. Yeah, look at that. We're looking for deep level mineral deposits. Hotspot proximity. Alright, let's get our vehicle over here. We'll get the Azure Spark up and running. Hold on a second. Says we're close. More this way. Alright. We'll keep going this way then. Thing is, we're going to be so far away from our base. it's not going to be powered, right? Oh, here it is. Analyzing. Hotspot discovered. Magnetized ferrite. How do I... But look at that. It's got a picture of the... Ooh, Frenzied Sentinel. It has a picture of the mining, but there's also the gas and the lightning bolt. Yeah, it's a newer tech picked up from the Nexus. So all the newer technology, when you get in the game, if you're watching a stream and you came in later, you missed it, all the technology is obtained from the Nexus. So when you get into the game, make sure your multiplayer is off, and then call up the Space Anomaly for Nada and Polo and go into the Nexus into the back and follow the mission. And they'll direct you to the place where all the new technology is. So what we did is we got our survey device. It says toggle between visor modes with Q. Just thing, when you're going to do your technology, make sure you buy some wiring looms because you'll need those. But now when we survey for a hotspot, I think it's just telling me that this is nearby, this magnetized ferrite. So what you use then should be... Nope. It's going to be tech, and then the problem is our base isn't here. So what you have to do is you have to build your base with this deep mining technology in mind, and then you have to set up some sort of power and automated infrastructure system for it. But what we're really suffering from the most is that we don't have all of the salvaged blueprint pieces that we need in order to learn all the different tech that we need. So we've only learned about half of them. So we're going to need some more. What is that symbol on my scanner that looks all red? What is that? I'm not sure what any of that is. Yeah, what is that? What is that symbol? Oh, that's an Atlas interface. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Oh, look at that ocean planet. What? Oh, that's right, yeah. Look at that. Massive ocean planet. That pop-up is killing me. There's like no land anywhere. Alright, entering the atmosphere. The water looked very, very teal. Kind of expecting some atolls or something to touch down on. Yeah, here we go. We're mid-storm, though. Yeah, we're right in the middle of a storm. So we've got some islands in the distance, it looks like. These blistering floods. Oh, yeah. That's pretty clear water, though. It's pretty cool. Welcome back to Subnautica. Yeah, a little bit. Just trying to see if there's much different stuff down here. Yeah, look at these. Oh, let's see if we can feed the underwater creatures. I doubt it, but we might as well check it out, right? Oh wow, those are some new fish. Wow, it's actually quite a lot. Hey, you guys look like little underwater mammals. I don't suppose you're hungry? No. No, no, no. So you're not farming or ranching any sort of aquatic creatures. In case anybody was curious. Look at that school of fish. That's massive. And this is actually pretty deep water out here. Although I guess it is an ocean planet. All right, what else is new that we can try to look at and check out? Pretty much we saw how we can move our stuff. Let's see if I can move. So you can move any of this stuff around. So we're going to be able to rearrange all of these technology blocks to get them perfectly exactly how we want them. In fact, I can move my pulse engine over here now. And my starship fuel there. So actually, we need to redesign all of this. Right? So we put our engine over here in this little block, and then maybe we'll put our shields up like this. Right? New save have been to 3 galaxies, only teleport to 1. I think you have to warp back to use each one. Oh, that's tough. Alright, so there, I've been told the adjacency bonus is larger when you kind of group them up in a little square like that, and I don't know if it's true, but it's something that we can definitely experiment with now, because as you can see, yeah, look at that. You could just move stuff wherever you want now. So everything can be perfected exactly how you want it. You can only feed the lobster. Oh, lobsters. That's what we should have tried to feed some lobster. Space station, and that's the Atlas terminal. This planet is just really neat colors, but so much water. We need to go somewhere where we can get some salvaged, some buried technology, and salvage it to unlock new things. Although I don't know. I guess we need to go to the Nexus at some point. We can't just avoid it forever. Alright, so let's go to the space station then. Alright, doesn't want to show us the space station, so... There it is. Better to leave it for a month until the bugs get patched. Yeah, there's definitely gonna have to be a little bit of work done with the multiplayer component. I haven't had a chance to try out the VR component yet, but the multiplayer component is definitely a little rough. The goal was to have the game open multiplayer while we were doing this stream so that anybody could join, and it was nothing but issues. Nothing but issues and crashes. So we had to turn multiplayer off for the time being. Yeah. I just want to look and see if they're selling any sort of tritium. That would be really swell. We could buy, what? We could buy 1,000 platinum. We might do that. There was an underwater mask on the Nexus to learn. I did see that. Let's see, 2,000 pure ferrite. We'll buy that. And then salt. Yeah, I suppose we'll buy some salt. Why wouldn't we? You don't like the VR? Fair enough. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it yet. Join the mega thread on Reddit and report the bugs to Hello Games. Yes, that too. That too. Condensed carbon, gold, regular carbon. I don't need the star bulb or these creature pellets. We'll just get rid of both of those, please. Thank you. And while we're here, let's go ahead and sell our thermal protection module. And then we'll head on back. I would like to sell for 484 nanite clusters. Thank you. Starship shield module. I do want one of those. Cyclotron. Maybe if I could install the module they keep asking me to install, they'll stop giving me that pop-up. Alright, back to the portal. And let's go find where we were here. Which would have been Rolino Outpost. If the VR gets more realistic. Well, I had to test out VR as best as I could prior to the release of this game, or the release of the Beyond update. I have not played the VR function yet. Oh, this is Rolino. This is the wrong base. That's okay. We can see how this place goes now. It's a pretty cool little area, I guess. Does it have all of our lights? Yeah, so look at this. All of our lights are off. We had all these fun little lights here, and they're all off because of no wires. So now you have to wire up all these lights. So you can't just put your lights everywhere to be decorative anymore. Good night. People are really going to have to take the time to think about stuff. Hey, Guard Okenro. Yes, show me what you have for Exocraft upgrades. And these are just modules, so never mind. Okay, alright. Oh, it's lower resolution is why you don't like it. Oh. It is so much easier to farm on the planet. That's why so many of my bases are set up to harvest on the actual planet itself. This place is going to need some sort of power, and we just don't have it. If I'm not mistaken, this was part of our new Uncharted system every day journey. And so if I'm not mistaken, there's no space station in this system because it's Uncharted. But we'll see here in a minute. Nope, there's a space station. Just gotta find it right over here. There it is. It's not like a 4K TV. Well, this is true. It is not like a 4K TV. But the immersion is pretty serious. I did a little bit of experimentation with the VR in other games, and I can concur that the immersion is real. That's why I thought maybe a permadeath series could be fun to mess around with for a little bit in the VR, just because you're so immersed, and then the penalty for death is so extreme. I thought that would be a pretty interesting combination. We'll see. We'll start it up as a little offshoot series. We'll see if it's anything people are interested in. But we're going to continue this series as well. There's actually quite a bit more that we need to do. Now that we have all of these things unlocked. So... Dirt Perp. So riding on the creatures actually is a bit of a process. We just did it a little bit ago. The first thing you're going to need to do is to get some buried technology. Hopefully you stockpiled a little bit prior to the Beyond update. But if not, you need to go dig some up and take the buried technology to the Nexus, which you can find by summoning the Space Anomaly. And then once you've done that, Xeno Lunar Exo Observatory Current System. Right, but I was pretty sure I went to House on the Beach. Research Shirin Rapri. Oh no. I know how to figure it out. Hold on. Rapangum? Yeah. So we'll just go to the Rapangum space station. So writing the creatures, once you do all that, you need to go to the Nexus, follow the quest line all the way to the back, and learn how to make the nutrient processor. Raritan, Cycler, Japinski, Rapangum. There you go. Once you make the nutrient processor, you have to learn, by scanning the animal, it tells you what bait is required for them to be tamed. Then you have to construct it in the nutrient processor with a little bit of trial and error. It's going to involve what used to be called coprite, which is now called fascium. And then once you make the bait and you throw it out there, not just one creature, but the herd of creatures of that type will join you when you do that. And we're going to go try to do that a little bit now, and at the same time gather up some salvage technology. Again, for anybody watching the stream, if you're not familiar with the channel and you're a fan of No Man's Sky, we actually have a very long series and we'll be starting a new one. So be sure to subscribe and swing on over. Yeah, you can see this one says high sentinel activity. Ooh, VR is not fully complete. Oh no. I did not realize that. Hold on a second. Do I not have a base in this system? This isn't my system with a base.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Nope, I'm not going there. Stop it, you can't make me. So what are all these little stars here that I'm seeing? That must be like other people's bases, right? No. It doesn't really say, though. It has this star, but I'm looking... It doesn't really... Horses on Paradise Planets? I don't know if it was a horse. We did find a couple of things. All right, hold on. Let's cancel this. Yopertfo. Can I set this as a waypoint? Okay, good. Now. That's not it. Hold on. I don't see it. That just means we have to get back on the space station and portal there. Unicorn centaurs. So what we found, way to ride flying creatures. What we found earlier was we found these things that were like dogs, and it wouldn't let us ride the small ones, but it would let us ride the larger ones, but it still didn't look right because they were like dogs. So we were kind of awkwardly riding them on the head. $1v1. Blue Cinema. I'm not sure. 1v1. What does that mean? Find aliens you can ride. Render distance is small. Yeah. Well, they were trying to work with what they had to make it a little easier to. As you can see now, stuff updates with different layers of detail. Alright. So this is the system where we actually have a powered base and a little bit of stuff going on. So let's try to work with this. And we can't stack the landing pads to bases anymore either. That's also a thing. "1v1, win or lose, I'll send you my setup." Is there a new campaign? If there is, we're not doing it on this stream because this is not a fresh start. We're just looking at what we have. Story mode, Death to the Gek. Oh, they updated the story mode. That's too bad. We've already completed the story mode here, so we'll definitely have to do that on another time. All right, so we get condensed carbon. We get a little bit of power back on the base. Our batteries are depleted. How come? "1v1 PvP. 45,000 damage potential." Nice. I haven't had much luck with the multiplayer. Every time we've turned the multiplayer on, Loose Cinema, the game has crashed. So now it says we're using more power than... Let's see if I get rid of this. That's not using power. What about this? That's still not using power. Why is the grid overloaded? Because of this. Yep, now we have power back. Holy moly. This power thing is going to be a much bigger deal than we originally thought. Alright, well, let's see if we can tame some creatures here. We had quite a few creatures out here when we originally started playing at this location. Yeah, we'll go check out this unknown building. Okay. Well, that's right. Wait. Somebody said there was food at the base of this thing. Yeah, a little gassy pod. Or no, it's not food, it's oxygen. Oh, interesting. Okay. We do need power. Well, they have better power options at the Nexus. We just don't have the technology for it. Oh, we did this. We activated this pod. First creatures we see, we're going to try to tame them, so... Thing is, there are no creatures here. I actually cannot make a solar panel yet because I have not gone to the Nexus with enough technology modules to make the solar panel. I had to spend the ones I had learning how to make the other things, the nutrient processor and the batteries, the power. There was actually quite a bit to learn. That I don't know. Jack, I have not seen anything about the new campaign in my game, and I haven't reset it, so you might have to, but I wouldn't know. I would Would absolutely check it, though, before you do. Here's the buried technology modules. Now, we saw a couple of different really neat creatures on this planet. And I was really hoping to tame some. But now we're not finding any. So we'll keep on the lookout for more salvage technology buried underground. Yep, like that one. Because we're going to need a lot of them. I had to make 8 solar panels and 4 batteries to power my main base. Wow, that's a lot. Glad to see someone else is getting that upgrade tutorial pop up over and over again. Thanks for all your hard work. No problem, Expatitat. Somebody told me that pop-up for upgrade modules is going to persist unless you start a new game. So, or until they patch it, obviously. I hear creatures, I just don't see them. They're all airborne creatures. So no, you can't feed airborne creatures, near as I can tell, and you can't feed aquatic creatures, so we're just going to have to keep pushing. Let's see, which direction is the sun? So we can follow the sunset a little bit, keep in the daylight maybe. I can't believe that I didn't know that you don't get creatures at night. That's astounding to me. I'm also curious what happens when you install the universal translators onto your suit. Do I learn new words like every time I talk to somebody, or do I learn multiple words maybe instead of just the one? I don't know. It's got me curious though. This guy said it'll be able to land in meteors. Well, I don't doubt you, but I never saw that, so I can't comment on the context that you are possibly referencing it in. Alright, well, we're going to keep getting some buried technology while we look for some of those really massive creatures we saw on this planet. Nocturnal creatures, something I wanted, or ones that only come out in the day. I mean, that would make sense. You know, not every creature is going to come out at the same time, sure. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll make sure we learn a word here. Alright. Get more of them. Let's see how much salvaged data we're sitting on right now. 11. That's enough to learn one thing. So we'd be able to learn the solar panel, but not the antimatter reactor, or we'd be able to learn... We'd be able to learn something else, perhaps? Where did all the creatures go? Goodness. I don't know if anybody's been here since the stream started 3 hours ago, but when we landed on this planet, there were some of the coolest looking creatures. And we originally set up that we were just going to tame them. And it's this whole thing now, and now we can't find them. We're all geared up to tame them, and they're gone. They're MIA. That's okay. We need this buried technology modules anyways. So we'll just keep digging them up. Nocturnal night, diurnal day. There you go. Oh, look how this cave sort of cuts into the mountain. That's neat. The problem is, if there are no creatures nearby our base, then even if we tame them, you can't airlift them with your starship to your base. So that sort of makes me feel like you almost have to build your base around the herd that you find. Yeah, they snuck aboard the hauler and left. Well, because you can't just build a base and decide that that'll be your farming base and draw animals over to it. You have to find some animals, tame them, and then while the herd is tame, you have to build up your base around them, I guess. It's very bizarre. And somebody mentioned earlier how you're supposed to, like, have a fence so you can keep your animals sort of trapped. That's even more bizarre. Oh, look at this thing. Enzyme fluid. No Man's Sky is like Rick and Morty. Look at this thing. Are you going to let me... Hold on. No. Don't run. Don't. Oh, requires creature pellets. Hold on. Come back. Come back. Oh. Okay. Well, now you're just a little bizarre. The butterfly swarm's getting easier to scan. Just gonna assume I can't tame or ride those. Yeah, I don't think you tame or ride them. Yeah, some sort of pen or a fence. I don't know. Here it says enzyme fluid, so let's. Oh no, I don't have any enzyme fluid. No way, I made enzyme fluid. Okay, hold on. We're going to get the nutrient processor here. And the enzyme fluid is impulse beans and fascia. Sure, that's fine for now. Let's break that down, and then here we'll go creature bait, enzyme fluid. There you go. Hey, I tamed a creature. Look at that. Scoop edible clusters. Crab apple. What? So this crab is literally growing edible roots on the back of it? An animal byproduct. This nutritious morsel can easily be farmed without harm to the animal that produces it. Process in a nutrient processor to generate edible products. Hey, how about if we ride our floating crab person thing? Nice. Can I jump? Oh, no. If I jump, hold on. Oh no, it's untamed now. Wait a second. Come back. Come back. Come back. There you go. Be happy with me. Have some food. So do I have to retame you? I have to retame you. I don't remember that being a thing that was like the other one. The other one, when it was tame, it was tame. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna crawl with our giant crab creature. Crab creature. I'm just chilling. Okay, that's our picture right there, guys. That's King of the Crab People. That's what we are. We are king in the castle. King in the castle. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll just walk over here to the freighter. This creature is struggling just to walk. Now, if I get off of it again, it's Squidburg. It won't let me get back on it, but the other creatures were letting me mount them again, I thought. All right, let's see if the freighter has changed at all. Oh, the exocraft feels significantly heavier though. Like that's a very real thing. All right, so if we come here, go ahead and we'll call down our starship. Nope, there's no interacting with it. Oh, that pop-up. All right, let's see if these have changed at all in value, because they are very much hit or miss. All right, come on. Here we go. Very good. We'll just carve this out and we'll see what kind of stuff we get. I'm sure it'll be great. Great stuff. A little bit of cobalt. Yeah, creatures are different. Ooh, we got an acid. That's not bad. That's kind of valuable. Okay then. I think, let's see, what are we up to now for salvage technology? We're looking at 20. That's pretty good. We should be working on some more. All right. We'll go and we'll summon our blue spark here. I'm sorry, the azure spark. And then what I think we're going to have to do in the next 13 minutes is we're going to have to come to a nice conclusion and wrap things up, as I am incredibly hungry and thirsty and in need of a break. We've got so much data, though, that we've dug up. This will be great. So this series is sort of kind of in the middle. It takes place after episode 182 of our long series on the channel. But the series will continue with episode 183 tomorrow. It's the caution symbol rather than left and right bumper together. Interesting. And with episode 183, we're going to need to have some things to do that are part of the new update. And I think, what? No. Enzyme fluid. Nope, give me the nutrient processor. Give me the stuff. Nope, that's not it. I want the impulse beans. Yep. Do it. Prepare the bait. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Boom. There you go. What do you think about that? Oh, that creature is interested. Look at that. Oh, tamed a couple of them. So you've got Weird Head and Spiny Back. What is that, like a male and female sort of thing? Age, adult, gender, non-uniform, gender, orthogonal. I don't know what that means. Collect milk? Sure, some wild milk. I'll take that. Fresh milk, wild milk, a little different. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two. I guess one's more valuable than the other. All right, are we gonna do this? Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa, easy. Steady. Whoa, girl. Whoa, easy. Steady, girl. Whoa. Whoa, she's running wild. Ah! Lost control. Oh. Tripping over condensed carbon. Careful. Steady. Steady. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, look, it's more. Oh, you're following us. This is the Great Migration across the Amber Plains. Such a thriving ecosystem.
Incoming storm.
Alright. You guys are scented herbs. Guess what? I got a lot of those. And it's like as soon as you unmount the creature, it runs away. Ooh. Whoa, you guys are really weird looking. Like, really weird looking. Alright, everybody just... Alright, okay. Okay, whoa, the whole group is coming in now. We got some more milk here? What kind of milk? Fresh milk? Can I ride you with the big spines? Is that a thing? Riding a little high forward on them, but that's okay. It's pretty cool. And look, it tames the whole group too. But what would we do with this milk? The real question is, what is the milk used for? Process in a nutrient processor to generate edible products. Maybe edible products become really valuable after a point? I don't know. We're going to have to do more research into it. But that being said, that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. It has been a really awesome time, and I want to thank everybody who was able to make it out as we checked out the Beyond update that we've all been so patiently waiting for. I would say that at some point we're likely going to test out a second No Man's Sky series that'll be more of a fresh start, playing in permadeath mode. Again, I don't know how that's going to go long term, but we'll assess it. We'll see how the popularity is. The series that's been running this whole time, that is into its 182nd episode, will continue. So if you've been enjoying the Uncharted Star System every new episode, that exploration journey that series has become, that will continue on into the future. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out Discord and Mixer profiles, name Thranx's, if you're looking for more interaction with me other than what I bring to YouTube. And until next time, take care, everyone.